Good morning, Mighty Mustangs and others in our school district. It is time for summer. And if your music room looks anything like our music room, we've got instruments that are all being turned in for the summer. So it's that time when we have to wrap things up and get all of our instruments back where they go, whether your instrument came from the school district and you turn it back in at the end of the school year, or if you are renting your instrument from a music store, you may choose to keep the instrument through the summer, or you may be turning it in. I want to show you today a different option that's available to you if you'd like just a easy instrument to use over the summer as a practice instrument. So I wanted to show those to you. These are violins that were simply bought off the internet, and they were a very good price. I want to just take and review them to you because there's a lot of I'll review them for you. There's a lot of misconceptions out there, and I may just be the only music teacher that says, "Hey, take a look. You decide if this is right for you." Okay, so I wanted to show you the instruments so that you could decide whether or not you might like to use one, especially over the summer. Well, you either have the option of having one of these or not having an instrument at all. So that kind of makes it easy. Online, there are violins and instruments that are less than $50, shipping and everything, imported into the country from, another country. So there's plenty of those available. They will come and nothing fancy, a bag of shipment, but inside your bag you have your hard case. Now it's soft on the outside, but hard enough to go through shipping. And this is what they look like. Here's one here, and this is a practice violin I've been using all summer. And I know that in some of my sixth grade orchestra classes at a different school, there's several of these violins in the room as well. You can get them in a variety of different colors. I happen to have chosen black because it matches my piano that I had when I was a young kiddo. I have a black piano, and so this goes with the piano. All right, so you have your instruments. I even took and put my practice guides on it, taped it on there, taped other little practice tools that I needed. And I can even, and I do this all the time, because I've got these little practice things on here, I can just, like say if I wanted to color this area, it just colors it. Okay, the blue area, that works for me. And then when I'm finished, of course, it's dry erased on something that I taped on there, and it comes straight off. Okay. So these are good practice instruments. There are videos out there about how they sound, so I'll let you look at that just from a music teacher's point of view. You either have an instrument over the summer or you don't. Okay, so you decide. They come with things like your resin, your bow, and all of that. You can also get strings. You're going to need strings because you need those just like you need sewing machine needles on a sewing machine. They always break. It doesn't mean your machine's broken if your sewing needle breaks. It just means you need to change your needle. So you're also going to need to change your strings. So you can get those online. Go ahead and think ahead. This probably cost shipping and everything $2 or $3 for this set of strings from another country to ours. So think ahead. All right, so here is one practice violin. The next one I want to show you was one that I just was ready to take a look at. This is the electronic violin. And because I've gotten a black one, I just wanted a natural color one, so we got that. I don't know, it came with this little gizmo, so there you go. You have a little cloth gizmo. You know, I'm going to show you what's in this violin. Okay, here's our school instrument that we'll come back to in a minute. That's a lot of stuff. I believe to have this shipped to the door and everything, I know it was less than $50. I want to say it was 42, 48, something 46, somewhere around in there. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. An electronic tuner. Okay. You have your bow. This is something that's a real envy in our classes is you have a shoulder rest that comes with it. I know that for our school instruments, this is the only, this is one of the most popular violins in the group because it has the shoulder rest instead of your foam or your rubber bands or whatever your gizmo. Anyway, you have a shoulder rest. So you don't have to order that. Came with it. Ta-da! An extra set of strings. Okay, again, whole everything, less than $50. Okay, this is how your instrument is going to come. Okay. Again, my sixth graders, when I showed it to them there, when I mentioned the idea yesterday, they were like, "Oh, it's a scam! It's a scam!" Well, don't let this surprise you. Okay, your bridge is right under here. Okay, and your strings are folded behind the fingerboard so that it's safe and everything for shipping. Okay, have your pegs. Right down under here, you have your electronic port because you have your, your wires that will go to an amplifier or a speaker or what have you. So I can't wait to hook this up and have this going. Again, there's a lot of mystery about bridges. That's why we start out, remember at the beginning of the year, we started out on our Suzuki box violins, right? So that we could get used to holding them, and when we accidentally drop them, our damage is somewhat minimal. One thing that comes out in your violins is you end up dropping them and boop, the bridges go across the room, which we don't want, but inevitably happens. So you can freak out, take it to the music store, whatever you want to do, whatever your advice and what you feel comfortable doing, or you can just put that sucker back in. Okay, so we're going to do that. This one seems to have a little place for, I'm going to loosen these up a little. For your bridge. I'm going to set that way. I kind of like the fact. Now, you know, one thing, I'm not so sure that this is part of the electronics of it or if the bridge goes on there. I'm going to put the bridge right there on the instrument, on the wood section, because I think the other's for the electronics to pick up, but I might have to move it later if I learn differently. Okay, so that's as simple as putting your bridge in there. Just get it in there and you're good to go. One thing, and then it does have your resin. One thing, that I noticed that it does not have is instructions of any kind. So you're going to have to use your confidence with what you've learned in school through the school year and get yourself set up and going. Okay, but price-wise, convenience-wise, I didn't wait a long time for it to come, and there's instruments. We have an instrument, a non-school instrument that's you get one, it would be yours to keep, and it's a great practice one for staying up to par over the summer. Okay, well, you heard the bell, and you know what that means. So, all right, have a good day at school.